Hi, my name is Eden. I'm a plus size yoga instructor and I'm going to lead you through an intermediate flow today. All you'll need is your mat, a block, and a strap if it's a part of your normal practice, and let's get started. Go ahead and meet me at the front of your mat. We're just gonna find some buoyancy in your feet, rocking back and forth a little bit until you find a nice balance point. For me, that means I took my feet a little bit wider. Start to come to your breath, nice big inhales, complete exhales, big inhales, complete exhales. As you inhale, bring your shoulders up towards your ears, and as you exhale, let them roll down your back. Inhale, shoulders come up. Exhale, roll your shoulders down your spine. Inhale, shoulders come up. Exhale, roll them down your spine. Staying with your breath. Nice, deep, full inhales and exhales. Start to scan your body for tension. Wiggle your fingers, clench your fist, and relax them. Bring your shoulders to your ears as tight as you can. Drop them down. Relax them. Move your neck side to side. Unclench your jaw. Wiggle it from side to side. Find a micro bend in your knees. Bringing yourself into calm. Inhale. And let it go. As we sway in our mountain pose, bring your arms out to cactus. Staying with your breath. On an inhale, go ahead and push your chest forward with your arms at cactus. Exhale. Push the breath out, round your back, bring your palms to touch, elbows to touch if they can. If not, don't pull it. There doesn't need to be any strain here. As close as you can get your arms to feel a stretch through the back of your spine. Inhale, chest out. Think of this as cat-cow but standing. Push the breath out, round the spine. Inhale, chest comes forward, proud, open, exhale, round the spine. One more round, inhale, and exhale, rounding the spine, neck comes down. Inhale, come back to mountain pose. I'm going to face you to show you what I'm doing, but you don't need to turn this way. You're going to shift your hips to the far right. Shift your hips to the back, almost like you're going to go to sit in a chair. Shift your hips to the left, and then tuck your tailbone and shift your hips forward. Back to your left, and then forward. To the right, really lean into that right side. Do you feel any tension? If it feels good, stay there for just a second before pushing your hips back. And to the left, tucking your tailbone, letting your hips come forward, right, back, left. Ooh, that feels good, so I'm gonna stay here for a second. If it doesn't feel good for you, keep going. Forward, and then from here, just go ahead and smooth it out. A smooth rotation of the hips, letting your knees move to the side your hips are going. This should feel really good on your hips. Beautiful. Returning to mountain. Coming back to your breath. Inhale, and on your exhale, your chest starts to drop, fold forward. Sway from side to side if it feels good. Maybe you grab opposite elbows, releasing any tension in your back. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms come all the way up, upward salute. Find a little micro bend in your knees. And from here, we're just going to twist jars with your hand. This is called a wrist flick. We're going to do a few wrist flicks. This practice is going to be mostly standing. So I do want to warm up the shoulders just a little bit with some wrist flicks. Just like you're turning a jar. All the way down and all the way up. Getting us some sensation in our arms, in our shoulders. Getting them prepared for the warriors that we have coming in our practice. You'll feel this in your forearms. You might feel it in your shoulders eventually, maybe not. Staying with your breath. Bringing your hands back to your side to rest. Starting to gently bend into your knees like we're coming to a chair pose, but with our hands to our sides. And as you lower down further, reach for your left foot. I'm going to reach for mine and bring it to the top of my right thigh. There we go. It helps to focus on something in front of you that is not moving. If you need to hold your foot here, that's fine. If you can get deeper into this stretch by pressing into the outside of your left leg, that's perfect for a little bit more hip opening, but it's totally up to you. If you're completely balanced here and doing well, you can bring your hands to heart. One more inhale and exhale. Big inhale, exhale. Step your left foot way, way back to your mat. Turn your toes to face the long edge of your mat for your warrior pose. Warrior two. Start to surrender into your lunge. This isn't supposed to be comfortable. It's supposed to challenge you, but you shouldn't feel any pain. Your arms are out as a T, super strong, pushing down into all 10 of your toes for balance. Your back foot like a suction cup, squeezing in like you're ripping your mat apart so that you feel sensation in both of your legs, completely active in this pose. Big inhale, let it out. We're going to continue with those twists that we did in mountain pose. Just like you're twisting a jar. Another place to focus. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Feeling a big stretch through your right side and your right ribs. As you inhale, see if you can grow a little taller without coming out of your lunge. Big inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, lengthen your right or your front leg. Continue to feel the stretch through your ribs. And bring your torso back to neutral, arms to a T. Slightly shift forward and come to your triangle pose. Maybe your right palm is on the inside of your right knee. Maybe you feel comfortable releasing to the ground. Maybe you need something in between, like a block to rest your hand on, so that you can get a full rotation of your ribs towards the ceiling. Choice is up to you. Take whatever option feels best for you, but just make sure that you're not competing here. If I'm reaching to the floor, doesn't mean you need to. We always want to maintain a sweet face here. In yoga, they call that Sukha Mukha, sweet face. So if you feel yourself grunting or grinding your teeth or very uncomfortable, Dukkha Mukha, as we call that, which is sour face, reevaluate while you're doing yoga. Are you doing yoga for the good of you, for the good of yourself, for the good of your being, or to be like the person that you're watching on the screen? Inhale, come back to standing. Turn all 10 toes to face me. Exhale, fold forward. Wide leg forward, fold. I think my favorite part about yoga is that there's no competition. It's all about looking inward, listening to your inner voice, listening to your body. We're not meant to fit into the poses. We're meant to make the poses fit our bodies. Inhale, come up to standing. Pivot all 10 toes to the back of your mat and step forward. Give your shoulders a little roll. Reset so that we can enter our figure 4 on the opposite side. Start to sink down into your chair pose. Hands can be up, but there's really no point. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm gonna reach down for my right foot and bring it over my left thigh. You see, I'm using the couch to brace myself. My balance isn't always there. It's okay. It's different every single day. If you need to hold your foot here, that's perfect. If you can press down on your thigh for a little bit more of a stretch, that's also perfect. If you can bring your hands to prayer, also perfect. All options are available to you. If you'd like to keep your foot on the ground here, just tinted, that is also perfect. Nice inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, bring your foot way back, your right foot this time, to the back of your mat. Enter into your warrior pose, looking straight over your left fingers. Right foot, like a suction cup on your mat, pulling forward. You should feel that your inner thigh activate when you do that. Nice sensation in your front thigh from being in a lunge. Staying with your breath if this gets uncomfortable. Big inhale and exhale. Next inhale, reverse your warrior. Feel a nice stretch through the left side of your body and your left side ribs. Next inhale, try to grow longer from the ribs up only without exiting your lunge. Next inhale, lengthen your front leg. Bringing your torso back to neutral, shifting slightly forward, and bringing your left palm to the inside of your knee. Maybe you opt to come to the floor. Maybe you opt for a block or a shoe box. But treat this side like brand new. I know sometimes we think everything needs to be equal on each side. But from side to side, from day to day, my body can be completely different. And I just like to honor each side like it's brand new instead of mirroring what I've done on the side previous. Rotating your ribs to face forward. I'm going to bring my arms back to a T, come back to standing, all 10 toes face the screen and fold forward into your wide leg forward fold. Go ahead and I'm just walking forward a tiny bit so that I can easily lower to my knees and come to a seat on my mat. We're going to do just a little bit of a hip stretch here. So I'm going to take both of my legs and face them basically at a 90-degree angle like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to lean back just a little bit. This is easier to show than to explain. And I'm going to pin my right knee here to the ground. As I'm doing that, I'm going to start to lift and open my left knee. And when the stretch gets to be too much, then I will let my right knee off of the ground and let it fall to the left. This is just a gentle hip opening exercise. So now I'm going to pin my left knee to the ground. Start to open my right knee. Keep opening and opening and opening until the sensation is too much. Then I'll let both knees fall to the opposite side. I think you guys get what I'm saying now. Open, 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 open. Maybe open more than this. Maybe open less than this before your hips start screaming. And then let it fall to the opposite side. Perfect. Now, go ahead and keep rotating and come to your belly. You're going to lay on your belly with your arms out long, legs out long. Then I'm going to bend my right knee towards my booty and start to lift it off my mat. As it comes off my mat, I'm going to continue to tilt to my left side until my toe only is touching the ground. This is going to give me a nice stretch through my shoulder, my bicep, and my lower back. I just have my fingers tented on the opposite side of my body to keep me propped up. And as slowly as you lift it up, return back to your belly. Scorpion stretch. Arms come back long. Left leg comes up towards your butt. Lift it up off the ground. Tilt, 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 tilt. Ooh, I got cut short by my couch. My toe is touching the ground. My left fingers are tented. I'm just pushing back into that shoulder for a nice stretch. And as slowly as I came, I'm going to return to my belly. Now I'm going to bring my arms to cactus. Going to bring my right knee towards my right elbow for a gentle hug the earth pose. With each breath, letting my body become heavy. Fully surrendering into the earth below me. If you feel any discomfort in your hips or your ribs that are touching the ground, feel free to grab a blanket and pad yourself. Let my right leg go back long. Shift my head over and bring my left leg towards my left elbow. Every breath, sinking a little deeper into my mat. Bringing my left leg back long. I'm going to place both of my hands under my head for our final rest, Shavasana. You can lay here, cover yourself with a blanket, find some ease for all of the effort that you have given today. There's no rush for you to get up and move. This is your time to rest. Thank you so much for practicing with me, yogis. Namaste. Hello, beautiful people. Just a quick reminder that I am not just your friendly yoga teacher on the internet. If you ever have any questions or something didn't feel right for you today during practice, please send me a message on Instagram. I know talking through modifications can be pretty vulnerable. That's why comments are always disabled on this video. I want you to be able to reach out to me in confidence, just like you would be able to come up to me in class and get any feedback or modifications that you need. So please reach out to me at Eden Loves Life if you have any questions. Take care.